Hey friends, Evelyn here and welcome to San Francisco. As of last weekend, I am officially here in the city for the next year. So for those of you guys who have been following my journey as a digital nomad this past year, you'll know this is quite the change. Anyways, for today's video, I did vlog my first day back in my home office, which I haven't seen since March of 2020, a year and a half ago now. But unlike my other vlogs that are all about really walking you through my day fully, I wanted to do a more introspective voiceover type video to really just capture what it felt like to be back in the office for good and all the new kid in the city nerves. Don't worry, my typical day in the life vlogs will be back very soon, but I'll never have a first day back again, so I wanted to make sure I captured this state of mind. Some quick context for my team right now: going into the office is completely optional, with remote working still being encouraged, but the office is open for people to return to, and as someone who likes their working space separate from their living space, I honestly prefer going into the office. There are many safety precautions in the office as well, which I'm incredibly grateful for. So, what was my first day back like? Well, honestly, it kind of felt like the first day of school. I was a little nervous about who I'd see, and I've been in the office plenty of times before, but I wasn't sure what was going to be different. I mean, it's been over a year since I've been there. The former was definitely what I was most nervous about. I mean, I see and talk to these people nearly every day, but through a little screen. Like, what if I don't recognize them in person with a mask on? Do I stop every person I run into and, have that usual first encounter post-COVID conversation? You know the one. The good old, wow, I can't believe we're finally meeting in person. How have you been? What have you been up to? And then realizing that not much has changed because you've been talking online this whole time and there's honestly not that much to catch each other up on. So you say the whole quick, well, it was great seeing you again, finally, and you carry on. Is it just me? I just feel like every person I have finally gotten to see after a whole year, there's just all this pent-up excitement to see them again, and you think there's so much to catch up on, when in reality, not much has changed. Kind of funny, awkward moment that happened. I actually saw a handful of people sitting at some desks near where my team sits. No one I immediately recognized, but I was thinking, hey, maybe they're new, and me as a chatty person who wants to make sure everyone feels welcome and say hi to people was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go say hello and ask if any of them are on my team. Worst case, they're not, and I get to meet some people. Yeah, turns out none of them were on my team. It was a little awkward, definitely sent me mentally back to being the new kid in a classroom at school. I wanted to make absolute sure I didn't accidentally not say hi to any teammates because I didn't recognize them though, so I guess I achieved that part. Other than the whole physically being around other people aspect of things, it was definitely odd to see how the office had changed to keep everyone safe. I'll try to capture all the things in another video, but it's clear the pandemic is far from over. Dining tables only have one chair at each end, so people eat 6 feet apart. Food is served in boxed form through plexiglass with a small window cut out. All meeting rooms are at 25% capacity. There's hand sanitizer and wipes everywhere, and signs all around reminding you to stay socially distant. It's the new norm for now, I guess. But the core of work itself, all the work streams going on, are still operating virtually as usual. No in-person meetings just yet. It'll definitely take some trial and error to figure out what hybrid work format works best for me, whether that be going into the physical office daily or just on some days. It feels great to be back though. It feels like I can finally see some light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, this past Friday, I got some coworkers to bring their dogs into the office, and we all just had a fun time chatting over lunch, watching our dogs play. I actually learned that one of my coworkers grew up in the same hometown as I did, which is absolutely insane. Seeing people virtually is great, but it's definitely just not the same as being together in person. My guess for the future of the new norm in tech is that work will still be significantly virtual. The flexible nature of the work we do fortunately allows for people to work practically anywhere that has solid internet connection. So even when offices open back up, there are people who have moved away who likely won't be moving back, and even people who are near the office may prefer the flexibility of working at home. I really don't think things will ever 100% go back to the way it was, which is fine, but I think what I'm most concerned about is losing that hallway chatter we used to have when I got a chance to talk to my work about non-work related things in a casual way. Highly recommend virtual happy hours to make up for this, by the way. Not exactly the same, but definitely helps. Outside of work, my social life has gone 0 to 100, which is quite overwhelming. I like to consider myself an extrovert, but I've been only in one-on-one or small group settings for the past year, so to suddenly go from that to larger groups where I'm reuniting with old friends while meeting new friends, it feels like a lot. But being here with everyone also means that I get to showcase my amazingly talented friends with all of you guys. So I'm excited. Soon be starting a new little mini series here on my channel where I have sit down and one-on-one podcast style conversations with my friends here who are in different roles in different size companies, all in tech. So everything from tiny little startups to FANG type companies across roles like data and design and software and different things like that. So it's inspired by Mayuko's Corner, just being able to sit down and chat with my friends and share any of their insight with you all. I know I personally love hearing about my friends' career journeys and what they do on a day-to-day, so I want to make sure that you all get to hear about that as well. So if there are any specific questions around roles, companies, or maybe just general questions about life in the Bay Area or in tech, please leave them down in the comments below and I will try my best to get those answered. Please just let me know what you'd like to hear or see in the comments. Oh, and also I feel like I haven't acknowledged the growth of this little community of ours in a while, so thank you for being here. There are nearly 1,800 of us here, which is crazy. I have loved talking to you guys in the comments. I've loved meeting you guys in real life, and just thank you for being here. I'm so excited to just be able to take you all along in these SF adventures to come. The content is about to be a lot more varied in not only the content type, but also video format and whatnot as well. I just have so much that I want to make and journeys that I want to take you all on, and I'm so incredibly excited to be able to do that. For example, if you have been here since the very beginning, you'll know that I'm a Trader Joe's fanatic, so you best believe videos like that are coming back. And like I said before, I'm starting a podcast type video format as well with my friends. I still have a whole list of product, early career, college idea style videos that I still want to make, so don't worry, those will still be coming. A lot more day in my lives as well here, week in my lives, weekends in my lives, vlog style videos will be coming as well. Now that I'm no longer moving so often, I'm just excited to be able to dedicate more time to this little community of ours, and there's just so much to be excited about, so many more journeys to come, and I'm very grateful to have you all here and bring you all along. And yep, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!